Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more EU4, the Tale of the Two Sicilies. I am your host, Pravus, Emperor of Rome and Russia, because I can do things like that now, apparently. Thank you, Chewy. We're fighting 5 separate wars at once right now, and I probably could expand this up to like 6 or 7, but for now I'm just going to stick with the 5 that I've got and not get too crazy. Still trying to push forward at speed 5 where we can, but there are, of course, other things I do need to deal with on occasion. Do I care if Portugal likes me? Not particularly, no. We're dealing with some natives in several different areas down here in Africa, apparently. That's fine. Where is my colonist currently? Going over here, should be arriving in a while. I'm trying to get as many colonies going as we can since I am making a stupid amount of money. And that way I can abandon these expansion ideas, since I am very sure that I'm not going to need them. We've won the Siege of Sealand. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's great, actually, in fact. Well done. Yes, I'm very happy with you. Let's see if we can do some autonomous carpet sieging in all of these areas where possible, though Prussia honestly ought to be leading the charge. That is way too many troops who are sitting here and taking unnecessary amounts of attrition. Let's go ahead and back that one up for a second. Anyone I'm missing here in Europe? We already sieged down all of this over here in Nuremberg. I think technically we wanted to unsiege some stuff over here or whatever. That's fine. And you do the same deal over here, I guess. I don't know, just a couple little things here and there. I did note that we are being attacked over here, so I forced march a few troops into this area. Seems to have solved that problem fine. And who the heck are you guys? It looks like someone else has decided to attack Florida Man. Well, rude. I wanted to go kill Florida Man. Industrialization's already a thing? Did I miss that in the last video? No, we embraced it. Or Chewy embraced it. Someone embraced something. Gave him a big old fat bear hug. It was great. The Dutch have been sending quite a few troops around over here, which I'm not really enjoying. I do need to go siege down Friesland. This is one of the reasons that we even sent some of these guys over here, so I could take over this stuff and finish out Friesland's presence there. I'm sending some troops to go deal with Dutch Columbia where possible, plus a few reinforcements to continue dealing with Friesland. I don't really want to end these wars until we're ready to do kind of all of them at once. Russia is taking their sweet freaking time, apparently, in getting over here and doing anything. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and do some autonomous sieging of all of these areas. Alright? I'm gonna just be hands-off on Norway. We're at 97% war score. There's not much more I should need to do with them. So Florida Man is trying to unsiege some of their territory. Well, should probably go and deal with that. Let's send the troops down here and get ready to intercept. I'll go ahead and give them a general. Make sure we got somebody in charge while they get closer and closer to their capital. Then we're also being attacked over here. Right. Hi, yes. I did sort of forget you were a thing. We should probably go and deal with them, too. Our colony has been struck by Roman fever. Oh, no. I'll spend some power to try and reduce the damage being done with that right now. And we get some local settlers increase, which is great. So Chakwe, hi, yes. I kind of don't actually care about you or want to fight you, but I guess I may not have much choice. We do not require Konstantinos over here, and instead we'll send them all the way down to Africa. Isn't teleportation a wonderful thing? It just makes it so easy to deal with all these folks. Oh, our truce with Mexico expired. Didn't even know I had a truce. Thank you, Chewy, for that one, too. That's what we call a stack wipe. Good! Let's go ahead and just go for their capital. So let me see who else we're fighting here. So Canada we have to deal with, but the vassals are doing that. This is where we need to fight Chakwa, as well as the Netherlands and Pomerania. And Jawara, who I've totally forgotten who you are. Alright, these little guys over here we are also dealing with. Okay. Well, Canada should be getting sieged just fine, right? I don't think you need any help. So I'm surprised that we don't have more war score down there, if I'm being completely honest. But alright, where are you going? I don't know. They decided to just kind of run off for some reason. Fine, go kill Friesland's troops. This is the one problem with the carpet siege approach. You sometimes get stupid people in charge. Hi, I don't need you to force march, and you also stopped once you got into the zone of control, because they do things like that now. That's good. No, it's great. Cool. Well, if we can get at least a couple of these forts down, I think that's going to be the lion's share of the extra war score I'm looking for against the Netherlands and such. Who's down here? Oh, the Roman Empire... I assumed this was all part of Chile, but no. This is actually some Dutch La Plata territory. Ah! Got it. That's where the little Vascals have been going. The little Vascals. Truce of Chile has expired. Great. Let's go deal with Florida, man. This probably will be enough to get a huge chunk of extra war score. And yeah, we actually finished that up pretty quick. Good. Split, split, split. Let's go ahead and carpet siege and pray that that doesn't come back to bite me. Gonna unsiege this real quick, then we're gonna go right back down over here and siege down that part of Friesland. Let's see how this fight goes. We have our vassal, and we finished the fight over Ishindi, which means you guys should be going on carpet sieging duty for a while, because everything else is just too much effort at this point. Laziness wins wars, did you know? It's actually halfway true. I mean, you take the laziest approach, you're probably gonna find yourself in a pretty good spot. Alright, we're up to 69% in war score against the Netherlands. That's pretty nice. They do have some extra troops that are hanging out over here, though, that we gotta go deal with. The Dutch are surprisingly the only real threat in this war. I wasn't really expecting the Dutch to be my primary adversary. Do we not have the capital of Friesland? Where is their capital? Now, we've got their capital, so I'm not too sure what we're waiting on with them. I feel like we should have way more war score than this. Okay, well, let's just get as much war score as we can then. I do want to be ending this up pretty soon, though. You're fine with your carpet sieging. You need... We'll take you, I guess. And let's see if we can find a way to crush these troops. Crush Dutch Columbia, and that should be worth a lot as well. Sometimes you need a little bit of personal micromanagement. There we go. Alright, so that stack wipes their army. That's pretty good. I would think, anyway. That's pretty solid. Okay, so we're in good shape here. Still only 76% war score, though. You've just got so stinking many vassals. So many colonial nations. How annoying can you be? Hi, Liège. You apparently have hired your troops out, and I'm going to have to punish you for that by utterly slaughtering every single one of them with overwhelming force. Because that's the way I do things. And that's the way, I like it. There we go, see? Liège, you stack wiped. Oh yeah, no, now I'm black flagged. Oh no, getting close to capped out on admin power. You know something we should go ahead and do is just boost up that stability. There we go, get that up to level 3. I'm not even sure why it wasn't level 3 already. So we're at 86% war score now with them, 81% with Florida Man. Honestly, we're probably in a good spot to just start ending some wars. I've got 3 diplomats ready. Let's take a look at Canada. I don't think that we have... a colonial nation up here yet, though we can fix that now if I want, by taking, let's say, all of this coastal territory. Now, is it a great vassal? Great colonial nation? No, not really, but it will help me feed some trade down toward the English Channel, which I should be controlling, as well as weaken them in the future. I can make them concede everything. This also will make it easier for me to start taking on and feed all of that off to a vassal as well. So, sure, alright, we'll go ahead and take all of this from you. So that's one thing done. Thank you, Roman Canada. I'll rename it to something more clever later, I am sure. We do need to core all of that, so let's take care of that. Florida Man, hi, I have to wait a day. Then I'm going to tell you that I want you to concede some stuff. Concede the Caribbean and Eastern America. That'll be worth quite a bit of territory over here. I could also take over the Mississippi. I don't really care about taking the Floridian Great Lakes. I mean, I could, but what we're going to end up doing is creating a colonial nation. You know, we can do this now. This should end up creating another colonial nation by doing this. We should be getting into Louisiana. So, alright, this should finish things up with Florida, and they're one of these people we didn't have full war score with, so just ending this is going to be nice. Okay, let's go ahead and core all that nonsense as well. Let's keep in mind what stuff I want to core for myself and what stuff we do not care about. We need to go to the Netherlands and peace out with them. Would love to take over some of your territory here. Take out to, like, Utrecht and stuff. Maybe... How the heck are you supposed to say that? Hertogensbach? I don't know. Well, we could take that at least, or I could take a couple of really good provinces up here in Holland, and then I can make you concede some territory like, let's say, Brazil and Australia. Also more Brazil. It's not worth a ton, but we'll take more from Frisia. So that's fine. I could take your territory in La Plata, but I'm going to go with meh. And this is only worth a single province in New Zealand. But I don't really care about the rest of your holdings in Indonesia. You can have the Dutch Spice Islands, that's fine. We'll worry about the rest of this stuff later, too. There's plenty more that I need to fight over against the Dutch. Let's not think for a second that they're done. They're not. Do I want to also take some colonial territory in Colombia? We can, and this lets me form yet another colonial nation. Okay. Having the colonial nations just makes it that much easier for later. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. Now, this does put me at an awkward 50% overextension at the moment. Frisia will probably be my next target. I need a diplomat. Frisia, I plan on more or less just eliminating from the game. So you're going to concede Brazil and the Caribbean. I don't even know... Do you have a single province left here? Well, hello. Oh, that's Pomerania. Oh, right. We actually should peace out with them, too. I wanted to give this over to, like, the Prussians. You can just do that real quick. Take that. Gib. Bye. Prussia can have that island. Okay, this is good. Infiltration of Switzerland. Ooh. Switzerland doing things that I don't like. That's exciting. Not so neutral after all, huh? Alright, so for real, though. I think you do have a few other random spats of things here and there. Do you? I don't see any more red. I mean, Chakwa, sure. I guess you have a province here I can take. Do I care about Chakwa? This is just going to add to my own personal overextension to a degree I probably don't want. Yeah, forget Chakwa. I don't think we actually care about them. So we'll take all this. Say goodbye to you. So Frisia is out, so that ends another big war. And this should automatically get handed off to the Caribbean and to Kashik. So we're taking care of all of that business. Then, right, we had a couple little folks over here. Let's just go ahead and finish off the New World real quick. Maliseet, hi. I want you to concede Eastern America. And I will go ahead... I'm not going to take your other stuff. Let's just go ahead and hand this all off to New Italy. Okay, so that's territory that's not adding to my overextension. New Italy looking very manifest destiny right about now. It's pretty exciting. This will go off to them as well. There we go. All right, so that clears out some nasty border gore. New Italy looking very, very mwah right now. Mwah! What is this? Oh, right, we took this province down in Africa. Okay, so we're still at 50.4% personal overextension. Then, I wanted to take a lot of land from Poland and Lithuania and hand it off to Russia and Prussia. Norway, we considered taking some stuff for myself, mainly because Chewy did take over Bratsburg in order to take the Hedelstavic Church. I'll probably take over the rest of Akershus, and then I could feed the rest off to Russia. Let's see how much overextension we're looking at if we do this. Or, better yet, Saxe-Lauenburg, I need to peace out with you, because I plan on handing a lot of this off to Prussia. I will take Nordjylland, and I'll leave you with this little bit for now. This is not going to add to my personal overextension. Ignore that. That's not important. I have a huge amount of aggressive expansion coming through right now, by the way. Like, monumental, but don't worry about it. I'm sure it's completely fine. So, Akershus, blah, blah, blah. We'll take the rest of this and feed it off to Russia and to Prussia. Give them the rest of Denmark. So I'll give all of this off to Russia. We could just full annex you, couldn't we? Yeah, let's just go ahead and full annex Norway, and I'll take this island as well. There we go, 86%. And that's it, right? Yep, that's everything there. Okay, so I have to deal with my own personal overextension, but we will figure out how much that actually is in a little bit. And then we can finally finish off Poland and Lithuania. Let's go ahead and hand all of this off. I'll take all the territory and give it off manually. I can't take that much. That's exciting, but all right. So we'll take all of that. Then I gotta wait for another person. I'm grossly over my overextension right now, but I don't mind. And we take everything we can off of Poland. Oh, right. There's also technically Nuremberg. I guess I could piece you out and take you too. God, I don't even want to look at the aggressive expansion map mode right now. I kind of do, though. Bornholm? Oh, right. Hi. Forgot that island exists. Okay, done. And now we're no longer at war. Wow. How's that aggressive expansion looking? Well, I mean, Europe hates me. 700 with Britain. 500 with Bohemia. Yeah, the Timurids are pretty angry, too. But interestingly enough, most of the rest of the world's like, meh. Which is great. I'm very happy with that arrangement. By the way, have we arrived down here with our guy? We have. Let's go ahead and recall you, and then send you over here just before we forget. Okay. Good, 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 good. So, now begins the great handing off of the territory. Let's go to my good old buddy, Russia, and we're going to grant you... See, it does! This is why I didn't know this was a thing, okay? So, I did not know if you click on a province, it actually can hand some of this stuff off directly. It doesn't let you do a lot of it at once. That's annoying, actually. Wait, I can't click on multiple at once? Oh, darn it. Okay, well, it makes it it's faster than sorting through this, but I should be able to click on multiple provinces and just hand things off, in my opinion. I should be able to do that. Well, fine. Let's go ahead and give them Brest. And this. This. It just helps me not have to sort through nonsense. I guess there's that. Grant Osel as well. Okay. I will grant you parts of Norway. Mostly to clear out some nasty border gore. I'll give you some of Sweden and such as well. I feel like I'm going to misclick something because I'm so not used to this. Okay, this brings their overextension up quite a bit. Give you Trøndelag. Give you this. And the rest I might keep over here as my own personal colony. And I might keep some of this as well. Let's go to Prussia next. Grant them the rest of Denmark so that they can have an income. Okay, get them this. Shelland, Lolland, and for good measure, I'll give you Bornholm as well. You can deal with the rebels. I think we wanted to give you Wisna, Plok, Rawa, and Warsaw. That's 98% war score for you, overextension for you, so you can't take any more than that. So, what does that bring me down to? 157. It's still quite a bit. What else? We could try to give some of this away to Russia, but I also could just take some of this for myself. I kind of wanted to keep this for myself, but now I'm questioning whether that's worth it. I am sort of slightly sad. Okay, that's overextended for them. So we actually took so much territory that I've overextended myself and my vassals. Fair enough, fair enough. Just thinking. I wanted to hand off things like Nuremberg and stuff. I don't want some of this. I'm gonna core all, except for stuff in Germany, which I don't plan on keeping, because I'm gonna hand a fair bit of this off. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna hand a fair bit of that off to Prussia. Or at the very least, we wanted to give them enough territory to get loads of free claims on Germany, right? Yeah, we needed to give them Nuremberg and stuff. All of this has to go to them, plus Rothenburg. Give them all of this, and they get a culture. Maybe I don't care that much about their culture. Hang on, what claims do you have? You've got claims down over here. Rothenburg, yes. Goslar. Some territory I took up over here, apparently. Alright, we'll go with it. Nuremberg, I can go ahead and just convert fast, so we might as well. So I'm going to be a little bit over my limit here, and we spent a lot of Diplo power doing all of that, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to be grossly overextended for a bit, but that's probably fine, right? We're just going to have lots of unrest to worry about. Okay, so we have some natives we got to deal with. That's fine. When does this guy arrive? Not for 220 days. Takes a very long time sometimes. How are we doing on some of these colonies? Making solid progress across the board. That's pretty good. Max promoted cultures. That's fun. We could actually try to embrace somebody, like, let's say, Umbrian culture. I don't even know why we have things like Bedouin and Egyptian culture still embraced. We really shouldn't. Let's go ahead and embrace you. That makes us more powerful. Okay, and I can get rid of a couple of these, but this is alright. Solid. So I think at this point we either sit back or we go ahead and launch our next round of war. I do want to push east. I have a lot more land I need to take for myself personally. We're gonna get to create a Colombian nation in a little bit. Could go fight over, let's say, Mexico and such. Feed some territory off to the cult of Pravus. Chile and Colombia as well. Once we're done coring all of this, this would be all fed into a vassal. Could do that. How much do I really care, though? Alright, so now we have to deal with separatists and stuff. Let's just go ahead and set some guys to do all this automatically. Oh, gosh dang it. I don't know what I click on. I click on something, and it just pulls me right out. You sit tight, because I'm positive the Dutch are going to cause a problem in a little bit. We have an army sitting up over here. Let's go ahead and move them. Guardian army I forgot about over here. Let's go ahead and move them. We'll be alright. Oh, right. I guess I'll keep the Orkney or Shetland or whichever one this is. Shetland, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Thuringian separatists. Well, we got soldiers who can deal with all that. This is perhaps my least favorite part of the game, is when all of a sudden I have to just deal with huge amounts of rebels. Even as my super stable Orthodox self, you sometimes have to deal with a huge number of rebels. Oh gosh, dang, what am I clicking on that takes me out of this menu? It's so irritating. Stop it. Stop. Good enough for now, I guess. So, I'll feed Circassia and Georgia off to Russia, but we have a truce with them for at least a bit, I believe, so nothing we can do there. The Timurids would make sense to go and kill at some point in the near future. Could fight over Uzbek. They are, however, a tributary of the Grand Ming Empire, who... Are you very strong? 300k is not that strong. Not that strong at all. Russia could probably win that war for me. I do want to eat the rest of Britain, but I'll take care of that myself. I want to eat the rest of Germany between myself and Prussia. We do want to head down toward Ethiopia. This is a thing we said we were going to do, right? So I guess we'll go ahead and start our next round of wars. Alodia is allied to only Ethiopia. Yemen is allied to a lot of people. Don't worry about them. If we add in Moravi, I have military access with you? I do. Hang on. Cancel that. Don't need. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Let's get all these guys together. Oh, let's not forget about France and Portugal as well. These are also folks I said I want to kill. Portugal's a tributary of Ming? Oh, that's funny. Alright, that admittedly slightly complicates killing them. Only in a sense that it's not an easy pushover anymore, but that's probably fine. So yeah, I think we go ahead and co-belligerize Alodia, and we co-belligerize Moravia. Oh, wait. Moravia's guaranteed by Ming. Never mind. Alright, we'll say that these guys are not that important. Everyone else should be fine. We'll take over a load of Eastern Africa. Sounds good to me. Imperialism! Okay, so I had the military access over here. Don't need it anymore. These troops are going to head right on over here. These troops are going to start doing some... Okay, hang on. I want to cancel that. Hold. You guys are in a carpet siege along the edge here. Although, in my experience, the AI does have a bit of a tendency to go wandering through the wastelands of Africa and kill all my colonies, which is usually really irritating. You're gonna head to the capital. You're gonna take... Oh, we need a new general. You're gonna head down there. We're gonna manually control some folks on the way toward the capital of Ethiopia. While we're doing that, is there anyone else who want to go fight up here in the New World? Probably. I mean, if I fight all of you and just co-belligerize, let's say, all of you, like this, we can just fight all of these guys. That's a lot. But it's still nowhere near enough troops to be even slightly a threat to me. I have to wait for a few days. Hang on. Oh no, I've got to wait a few days before I can declare some more wars. Oh no. Imperialism! Alright. So there's a lot of people to kill over here, but this is why we have colonial nations. Let's go deal with some capital forts manually. I'm thinking we also would want to fight against Mexico, but maybe not this second, because I don't want to fight all the other colonial nations quite yet. We got some other fledglings that I'm trying to core up. None of you guys are of my culture, which means I can't make you level 5, which means I don't want you. So we're going to ignore all that. Oh, right. I should probably pull some troops out of here, though. Bring you here. All of you go here. And then you are fine where you were. I had a third army over here. There you are. You get over this direction. Who's Brazil? Oh, Brazil exists. Oh, hello. That's adorable. Maybe even slightly deplorable. Alright, so we're already working on all this. Holy crud. You have how many troops? Jeez Louise, you've got 100k? Wow. Didn't expect that. What's your tech level? You're at tech level 28 compared to my 29. I mean, you're not a pushover. Huh. Well, let's get a really good combat general just to be safe. We could jump in on this army since these guys are leaving. I would arrive on the 29th. Let's wait 1 day. There we go. And now I should be able to hit 40k, but like 60k will leave. He's turning around, but I might be able to crush this rapidly. And if I have to retreat, I'll retreat. But I'm not worried about it yet. Okay, get all of this out of here. Okay, now he's bringing in the extra reinforcements, which means now's the time that we retreat. There we go. Should be safe. Lost some more advisors, and none of these guys are my culture. Come on! Give me stuff I can work with here. Oh my god! You're all terrible. Good, we got the Siege of Soba. Monument in Granada. Monumental Pride. Yeah. We stopped again before the dang fort. I don't understand why this is a thing now. I swear it didn't used to be. These guys might be in trouble, to be honest. This is going to be hard to fight off. Okay, we have a disciplined person. It's going to cost me a lot of money to get you up to level 5, but I'm fine with it. Trade efficiency works fine. We'll take the money. Get you all up to level 5. Thank you. Okay, finish up with some sieges. Good. Go work on another siege. My vassals can handle it. These guys don't need to be here anymore. Let's go ahead and transfer them over into Florida. Oh my gosh, these separatist sentiments are going to be irritating. I'm working on it, though. I just need to get rid of a bit of overextension. There's some Wallachians, some Dutch, some blah, blah, blah. And this is where what I'm probably going to have to do in between videos is basically create a whole bunch of garrison forces that will march around and do nothing but deal with rebels for me. Like, literally nothing but. Let's see if we can help Russia, since they're apparently struggling with some of this. There, provide a little bit of extra assistance. Sure, I'll go ahead and convert a bunch of these guys, though it probably isn't going to matter in a minute. French-Canadian Separatists in Louisiana? Find that amusing. But yes, literally, French-Canadian Separatists in Louisiana. Huh. I mean, both technically French colonies, so I guess I sort of get it. So do we not get to core all this? Nope. Now I have to go deal with freaking particularists. There's too much going on! Too much! It's too much going on! I can't handle it! My poor little wee brain! Alright, so Bamberg we were holding off on. Come on, the sooner we can deal with these stupid particularists and stuff, the better. Intercolonial trade. I will take the mercantilism for free, why not? Okay, looking good, and we're about to be out of time for this video, which means I can go ahead and try to automate as much as possible. Land theft. I guess I'll favor the nobility. You split, unsiege these so we can finish coring things, dang it. Ming paid off the debt of Portugal. How adorable. So we've finished with all this we have. Let's move to another fort. You are going to go on carpet sieging duty for the rest of Alodia. There we go, so I don't have to worry about you at all. Ethiopia is marching around and having some fun. Good for you, I suppose. Let's go ahead and take somebody, since I don't think we have a general over here at the moment. He is killing my colonies. Yeah, and this is the reason I don't usually like to fight over in Eastern Africa while I'm colonizing. But sometimes it is simply the cost of doing business. Alright, so we're already getting a lot of these forts down. What else we got? Already working on those forts. There's a little guy way over there we can go kill. It's already sieged down, actually. Wait a minute, we're almost done over here. Why can't I get over here? Oh, because it's a fort. Right, well, just go and siege whatever you can then. It's fine. So I'm being sloppy right now. Finally, some cores are done. Doesn't quite solve the problem, but we're getting closer. I'm gonna need to send my troops up to Canada. And I think I'll just go ahead and preemptively do that right now. No, let's shift... Control click. There we go. Use the fleet. It's a lot faster at this point. And since we can apparently do 7 conversions at once, why not? Alright, vassals. I'm really relying on you guys to just make this autopilot here. There goes Lasta. Okay. Get to the capital, since that's what we need technically for the ticking war score. Growth of regimental towns. Okay. Now the good news is they're not seizing my colonies. They're just sieging them, not seizing them. Which is preferable right now. Let's see if we can get up over here and just crush an army or two. There's a bunch of cores. Okay. So that at least solves this. That's done. I'll hand more land off to Prussia and stuff in a little bit. So we're going to trap out one of these armies. I think we can go ahead and consolidate the... Whoops. We've already consolidated the front line. We're fully reinforced. That's good. I think we can probably crush this. That might even be a stack wipe if we're quick. Not quite, but it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and jump on this. I will consolidate my front line to try and prevent me from taking too much damage. I want to save that fort if possible. And there we go. All right, Colombia. Oh, what do we want to call that? That's a great question. Coco. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be Coco. There we go. All right, cool. We have a new colonial nation. Hello, Coco. If we can finish with the coring of Canada, we'll be able to get a new thing up there as well. Good government policies. Wow, that is a lot of money. 10,000 ducats. Fun. Well, the fun thing is, I don't need any government reforms. We got lots of progress on this. But extra government reform does turn into extra governing capacity. And I don't need the power, so I guess we'll take the government reform. And I'm going to go ahead and spend a bunch of it. There you go. It only gets more expensive over time. I feel like we just might as well do things like that. He's got a lot of troops he's hanging out over here, isn't he? Yeah, he's decided that seizing my colonies is literally his only calling in life, which is a massive waste of your time. We can go for another fort, and we're capped out on some power. Let's go ahead and do something there, and I guess we can do some military development. We're already at max army professionalism, right? Yeah, we are. How's the revolution doing? I don't think this anywhere. It's not in my territory, but I don't think that the revolution has a center yet. Which is good, because there's few things more aggravating than having to deal with the Reformation. Not Reformation, sorry, the Revolution. When you have not really stacked yourself up for that at all. Yeah, they're just going around and killing some infantry. It's very rude, actually. We can go for another colonist, though, going somewhere. I guess we'll go ahead and send you here. It'll take a while, but we established the colony over here, so doesn't matter now. Alright, so you're doing fine over here. Gosh dang, more conversions. The game is running slow again. I need to turn some of these off. Provincial unrest, casualties, I don't care about ideas. Countries at war, I know. Truces, building, trade companies. Hold on to that. And the rest we'll ignore for the moment. So, the New World is actually about done. Have we finished coring all of this? No. Once this is cored, it will turn into a colonial nation. That's when I want to end this, because we're basically going to hand off all of it to my new Louisiana territory. More admin power? Frickin' no. I don't need it. I don't need it. So if you guys are just going to all hang out in my colonies and the wasteland, then I don't see any reason not to just go ahead and start doing some manual carpet sieges that are extra fast. It's probably a little bit better right now. I do still want to fight over Saudi Arabia, don't get me wrong. I plan on pushing hard on the East Front after all this is done. We'll take on Yemen, the Timurids, and a few other folks. Gotta make our way over toward India, though there are a few really large and strong nations in India right now. And India in the late game, if they can unite, is not a pushover. India's strong. They get a lot of income. I mean, I have more, but that's not the point. Shetland's right. We never... Hang on. So first off, you guys can go over here now. We'll keep some armies up over there. Let's bring a transport navy up over here. Because I can't core Shetland so long as they have a single separatist army hanging out over there. Also, we have to deal with this province too. I forgot about them. Dang it. Yeah, South Africa and the East. I think that's going to be the next big push. Won a siege. Good. Can go for another group. I think these guys are heading up north, so we'll go ahead and fight over this while they are currently distracted. They took that fort. That's irritating. Well, they're immediately fleeing from said fort, so we can siege it right back, I think. And it's already at 49%, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and blow it open because I'm lazy. 71% chance means I can turn around and go fight some people again in a little bit. And they've split themselves off, so if we're really fast on this and lucky right now... Yep, there we go. We can choose to fight, let's say, you. I think we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and just consolidate the front line. So we can catch this army out. Still not a stack wipe, unfortunately, but it was pretty darn impactful. And then we'll head over here and see if we can intercept the next army. Capped out on power again, good lord. I don't know what to do with all this. I know I'm supposed to do, like, ideas and stuff, but oh well. Roman Canada. I'm going to call this the Cold North. Sure, that'll work. Alright, so that's going to be the next colonial nation taken care of. Which means if we fight over all this, I can create a new colonial nation there. How are we doing on this last one? I can't make progress on this because we're fighting against Chickasaw. Well, the easy solution then is to eat Chickasaw. I'm not going to core them though, but this should allow me to resume the coring, yes? There we go. Alright, so I was wondering why we were behind the schedule on that. Now we know. I'm just a fool. My phone is buzzing a whole lot right now. Let's get over here into Shetland to deal with all of that nonsense. I got more cores. We are capped out on money. And once the wars are done, I have land to hand off to Prussia so they can finish up some stuff. I suppose, since we are currently not busy, I could go and fight over... Yeah, you know what? We got a little time. Let's go and fight over the rest of Germany over here by attacking Rothenburg. And I guess I'll co-belligerize at least a few of you. Why not? Württemberg is fairly strong. You know what? Forget Württemberg. No, fight Württemberg. We'll co-belligerize them. And I'm not gonna co-belligerize Landshut. We'll deal with them in the future, but I think this is perfectly okay, and this lets me feed plenty of territory off to Prussia. Okay, imperialism against you as well. And now Georgia grew. Hello, and Lithuania still has a couple provinces. So yeah, we're almost done with some of these wars. Looking like we're making some really solid progress over here. Let's just continue the expansion like this. I don't know where you came from. What are you doing here? Hi, who are you? They're carpet sieging way down over there. And what happened to my army? There you are. Hello. All right. Well, I think, yeah, we will go ahead and end this video here. There's a lot that I want to do behind the scenes to try and make this go a little bit smoother, because I'm very wary of taking up too many videos. I feel like I've already had more than my fair share. So thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.